Hello horse friends, and welcome to The Imperfect Equestrian. Today I'm with my friend Janet.
Hello.
And she is a lover of dressage. So I'm going to tap into some of Janet's knowledge that she's gained over the years, because I am incredibly bad at any kind of lateral manoeuvre. I just do not understand what your body should be doing whilst you're riding and trying to perform this manoeuvre. So Janet's kindly going to help me try and break down and understand a little bit more about things a bit like shouldering. Janet, who is this that we'll be riding today?
This is Danny. I bought him as a untouched scruff in the local Lanabither horse sales about 10 years ago. And I've had him ever since.
How old is Danny?
He's now, he's 13.
Ah, and is he a particular breed?
He's a Welsh part bred.
Oh, he's beautiful. He's got lovely colours. So,
and he's a log-in from the log-in stud, which is Welsh part bred breeding stud.
Oh, lovely. So you like dressage? Have you done much dressage in yourself? Or?
When I was a bit younger, I used to compete a lot, and I competed British dressage and got to the regional championships with a horse that I had from a foal. But that was 15 years, 16 years ago now.
It sounds very exciting though. That does sound very exciting.
Yes, exciting and quite terrifying.
I bet it was. Very nerve-wracking.
And nerve-wracking. But I'm getting on a bit in years now, so I play around with him, and I've also got a pure Welsh cob in the stable behind us.
And you have a new little arrival as well.
And I've got, he's an 8-month-old foal. He's just been castrated, so he's feeling a bit sore at the moment.
And he'll be an exciting prospect for the future.
Or possibly just to sell on once he looks magnificent as a 3-year-old.
What, he will look magnificent there.
He will. But he's essentially a companion in the field for these two. If I take one away, then there's always two at home, which I think is important.
It is very friends and food and freedom. That's what they say, isn't it? The 3 Fs.
Yes, it's the 3 Fs.
Whilst Jan prepared Danny, I took a look around and met some of the other residents. There's certainly plenty of variety here. I met Jan's little dog Lizzie, and then she took Ford out for a little walk to stretch his legs before we head to the arena with Danny. Jan had prepared Danny for me to ride and brought him into the arena. We mounted up and Jan gave me some pointers on my position. Please remember that Jan is not an instructor, she's just been kind enough to share her knowledge with me. As we set off, Danny got confused and started showing me his Spanish walk instead. He's so clever, bless him. But eventually we got going. I'm trying hard to hold my position, but I'm sure it won't last long.
I mean, everyone can be picky about everybody else's riding position. But one of the few things that you try and do is have a bend in the elbow.
Yes, I always feel like I'm stretching out.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
Yeah, bend in the elbow.
So, I'm too far back at the moment with my
and just think about bringing your shoulders back and down, but having your collarbone over your sternum bone.
And the feet have come out and the arms have gone forward. We can see that my riding position is something that's not going to be fixed today and it's going to be an ongoing project. Come on, good boy. Come on, good boy. Danny took the opportunity to show us his Spanish walk again. You're very nice.
So in order to do any lateral work, you need to have a bend in the horse's body. And in order to get a bend in the body, you need to use your inside leg to create the bend, and the outside leg contains whatever it is, whatever bend you want. The outside rein controls the amount of bend, and the inside rein creates the flexion.
Okay, so let me repeat that back to you. So the inside leg is for making the bend in the first place. The outside leg is for making it not too much of a bend. The outside rein
Controls the shoulders.
controls the shoulders, and the inside one is for the flexion.
Yes. And once you've got the flexion, you know, that is a very easy, light rein. The outside rein just contains what you're asking for. It all depends on your inside leg being able to create a bend in the body.
Right.
So,
And would that be through pressure applied sideways or through weight or both?
both. But the more trained the horse is, then it's the position of the leg on the girth that creates the bend.
Okay. I shall circle.
So the first lateral movement that you
Circling.
should try is just a leg yield,
Okay.
which you can either do on a circle or in a straight line.
Which is going to be easier for me, do you think?
Probably in a straight line.
Okay, let's go to a straight line.
So in order to do that, you can either do it from the quarter line or the outside line. From the quarter line to the track is probably the easiest way to do it. So if you come round down the quarter line at the top.
So if I need to actually ride on the quarter line rather than
yes.
Okay. On that side.
Come round here.
Here, okay.
So create the bend.
Sorry.
And now straight.
Danny's like, can I go sideways over the cone? I found a cone, Mum.
It's one of his tricks. Sorry. Right, come on, Dan, we're not doing
we're
that.
now stuck over the cone.
Really confused him now. Right, so we're on a straight line.
Yes.
Leg yield is essentially a forward and sideways movement with flexion to the outside, not to the inside.
Okay.
So, but only a slight flexion. So you want to use this leg to push him over.
Come on, Danny. Come on. That leg to push.
Right, so
which way am I going, left or right?
So you're literally just pushing him over one step, forward a step, sideways a step,
okay.
Forward a step. So try that.
Yeah. So a bit like we are moving somewhere.
Right, so flexion to the outside, and now just, that's it. He needs to be straighter.
Okay.
Right, but
so
yes, that's the start of it. So
okay.
Come back round.
Okay. Down this one. So do you think I was lacking forward motion or too much flexion?
And he's being a bit dull about it. So sit up, put your outside leg on. That's it. Push him over, and if he doesn't go, give him a tap. You know, don't be afraid to use the whip. That was better.
There we are. Good
but
boy.
Of course, all these things go better when you're going at a faster pace.
Yes.
So when you're ready, you ought to pick up trot.
Okay, we'll try.
Right. Think what you're doing, and just gently push him over. There you go.
It's like I did it! Yay!
Keep going.
Come on, Danny. Boy. Good boy.
So yes, just try get that trot going a bit more. Very nice.
Okay, so leg. Did that look anything like a den, or was it literally just travelling diagonally?
Like if I get close to you, he stops. Think about you bending your elbows. Yeah. Go along the long side now, on the track.
On the track, yeah.
And then leg yield out into the middle.
Okay.
So use your outside leg. Come on. There you go.
Yay!
Just lost the quarters now. Right, and come round again.
Should I try on this side?
Yeah. And really use your outs. There you go. But try and keep him straight. Very good. Did you feel that?
I do feel him when he shifts. I feel more of like a move across rather than like a just going that way, if you know what I mean.
And again.
It's like there.
There.
Yeah.
Go.
Yay!
And what you want is the back leg crossing in front of the outside back leg crossing in front of the inside one, which you got very well then.
Try again.
Bend your elbows.
Poor Jan. I think she's fighting a losing battle with my riding position.
Right. Very nice.
Yay! So what would that actually be called again?
That's a leg yield.
A leg yield.
So that's the beginning of doing any sort of lateral work.
Yes, yeah.
Is that they understand that they've got to go away from your leg.
Right.
And
I think that's definitely something I can apply to Comanche straight away, because he understands sideways.
yeah.
So as long as I can get forward, I can try and push him over. We've had to do something similar with the spiral. So in theory, on a long straight edge, we might be able to achieve that.
And what it does, it supples the horse.
Yeah.
He was breathing out just then, wasn't he?
Yes.
And frees up their backs. It's a really good exercise that you can do anywhere, out hacking as well.
No, I suppose if you're just going down a lane or something, you can just go left or right, can't you?
Yeah. So change the rein.
Yeah.
And go the other way. Come across now.
Okay.
Keep that trot though. You've got to keep the activity. Yeah.
Good boy.
Yeah. Very good.
I can definitely slightly feel the difference from when I'm starting to head just diagonally compared to when his bum actually moves across.
And again.
Oh, he's a little superstar. There you are.
And his trot's coming more bouncy, isn't it?
It is, yes.
Of course, what's helpful if when you're doing leg yields like that is to have the whip on the outside.
This side.
Yeah.
So just in case.
Just if you want to make sure his quarters follow, you can just give him a little tap. Very nice.
Now his walk's a bit more active after that trotting.
Well, yeah. And I say that trot started to look really nice.
Oh, that's good. Right. Think about legs.
Yeah. So it's all about using your core muscles, right? Which, is
I don't have much.
neither. It's a huge subject all of its own.
Yes.
But if you engage your core, then it stabilizes your body. This is the theory, and allows you to ride in a contained, controlled, balanced way. And there's a lot to it. It's not just so you enable your core to give the rest of your body stability.
I suppose this is why there's a lot of exercises like Pilates and things that a lot of riders do.
Yeah, and the more elegant you are in everything you do, says she, you know, the better it is with everything that you do. But your leg position now is improved.
Right.
But it's one thing being able to do it in walk, isn't it? It's quite another
when you're in motion.
moving on and you've got to contain the movement of the horse as well. It's not easy. And I don't think anybody says that it is easy.
No, I suppose it's just a case of keep reminding yourself.
Yeah. The other thing with your hands,
yes,
try and keep them,
they're a bit loose.
like that.
Okay.
The thumbs on top of the reins, which you probably were doing. But and then when you want to, you stop a minute. This to get flexion on the inside.
Yeah.
You want to just slightly wiggle the fingers and turn the hand in.
Right.
Down. Good boy. And all you want to see is the inside eye and the nostril.
Right.
So
anything more than that, and I'm really bending.
Over bending.
That's an interesting thing to know. Yeah. Because I obviously I've seen people do it from the floor, but not really being able to do it myself. I've never considered what I would see from the rider's perspective.
So the bend is throughout the whole of the horse's body, right from his tail all the way through. So
I would literally just take my hand and then pull a little bit, like,
and then you get
too much, but that's the idea.
Yeah, and then you contain it with the outside rein. But also the creation of the bend comes from here too.
Yes.
And you want to always think about sitting up and tall without being stiff.
Yes, yeah.
You know,
I think, well, like you said, everybody struggles with so many things in one. But often, as soon as you think tall, that's what happens. You go very, very stiff. So, yeah,
and you definitely don't want that.
Yeah.
But you want to try and fill up this bit of your back.
Yes.
And I mean, I don't know. I hope I'm straight now. I don't know.
Yeah.
But the shoulders. With me, it's the shoulders.
Yes.
And I think it is a bit with you. And then hold your hands slightly higher than you are.
Okay.
But and remember this bend in the elbow, and also keep your elbows. This part of your arm should be loose, but this should be quite. You should keep it.
Yes.
And obviously you never do this.
No. But that's what it feels like, I think, because I'm automatically ride a bit straighter.
Yeah.
As soon as I come back here, I do feel like I'm like, like this.
But you do need to contain the front end without restricting it. And that's very difficult to do as well.
Yeah.
But, you know, I mean, he's in front of the vertical a bit more than he should be, but he's definitely not behind the vertical.
Because I haven't got the right tension on the reins, most likely.
Well, and also it's the power in the seat
behind,
that creates that.
Yeah.
But
and I'm a weakling.
God, I wouldn't say that. It's just difficult to get everything right all at the same time.
Yes.
With him, always it's getting him to be just a bit more momentum.
Yes, yeah.
You know, he has the rhythm, but the tempo is a bit
slow.
And that's up to the rider.
Yes, yeah.
But you're not doing badly at all. Never having sat on him ever before, I think you're doing really well.
That's not bad then. Not to worry.
So do you want to try a shoulder in?
I would love to learn at least how to, even if I don't accomplish it.
So it's always a good idea to start a shoulder in from an established circle.
Okay.
Because you've already got the bend.
We've got the cone again.
So you want an established circle with a nice even bend. Then the aim is to start your shoulder in the corner from a 10-metre circle.
Right, okay.
That is the best thing to do. So you've already got the bend.
We would come around the circle first and then try and continue. Is that what you mean?
Yes. You get the bend on the 10-metre circle.
Yes.
Hopefully you're sitting straight in the middle of the saddle. You got your hands equal. You're looking between your horse's ears.
Yeah.
And you're carrying on the circle. And then when you get onto the track and you're going to start your shoulder in, you engage your outside rein.
Yeah.
and you
Where do I
get
put?
some flexion on the inside
There we are.
rein.
And then
And
is it
you
this
have
leg?
your leg. There you,
Ooh,
there you
nearly,
go.
nearly.
There you go.
Yes,
There you go.
yes. Look at
I
that.
was going to
Look
say
at
your
us.
leg's too far
Look
back, but
so
anyway,
it's working.
There you go. Right, and now if I look from you've lost it.
Oh.
Right, and bring him round again.
Okay.
That's exactly it. You were on 3 tracks.
We nearly did it.
Yeah,
I think we did for 1, 2 strides.
you were on 3 tracks. So think about activating that inside leg and give him a little tickle there. That's it. Come on. And then make sure that you turn your upper body, including all of your body actually, to when you get on the track, turn your shoulders.
Which way, forwards or?
Right. Shoulder in,
Yeah.
your horse's shoulders are literally coming in.
Yes.
Right? So if I was a horse, my shoulder in would be
over there, and your
like that.
other legs on the track. Yes.
Yes. So your shoulders need to be facing inward.
With their shoulders.
With their shoulders.
Right.
And that's the whole
I think
point.
maybe I'm struggling because I was looking down the track
Right.
more.
No.
So I was more like
Right.
that way.
So you sat in the saddle, you direct where the horse is by the way you are in your body.
Okay, yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm
Try again.
explaining this very well. So
that's okay.
If you look that way and you put a bit more pressure in this leg just to help, he'll come.
Yeah.
And the minute you do this, he'll go straight again.
We shall try. Come on, Danny.
Move your shoulders. Indicate with your inside rein that you, but don't lose the shoulders and keep moving.
I'm trying. We lost it. Let's try again.
Becky, come round and do it again, but do it in trot because I think
Okay.
you're really stuck in the walk. Good.
It feels like something.
Good. Keep it going. Right.
Oh.
Did you got a few strides there?
I felt it then, yes.
Keep it going. Very good.
Yay. Yeah. Not too bad.
So think about this even bend with just a flexion to the inside. Contain the shoulders with your outside rein. Use your inside leg. Turn your body. Mirror the horse. Yes.
Woo, not bad. Oh, sorry. Oh, I interrupted him.
A little bit easier than shoulder in is what they call traver,
right,
or haunches-in, right? So that is another lateral exercise that is used for suppling the horse, and literally it's the reverse of shoulder in that the
haunches are on the
in.
inside, and then
so in order to do that you use your outside leg to push the quarters
out.
In.
Yeah.
In.
Yeah.
Right. And you want to keep a bit of an inside flexion on the rail.
The same idea as we did here, turning this so we can see the eye and the nose.
Yes.
But on this side.
Yes.
Okay. But I suppose you can't really approach that one from a circle, can you? Because it's the opposite way.
You can approach it from a half circle.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, so you're doing your circle round and then you go like this.
Right. So yeah, so it's more from almost when you're pointing the fence, almost, that you're starting to drift sideways rather than waiting until you're past the circle, which we did.
Well, I mean, you can get the head end right up to the fence if you want to. You don't need too much of a bend.
Yeah.
And then what that actually will give you is a half pass on a straight line.
Right. So which way does the head bend?
Right.
Inside or outside? Because you
do want a slight flexion to the inside.
Inside, right.
And you want the bum to that side. Right. There you go. Keep going.
Wonderfully, we did manage to accomplish something with the haunches-in. Jan had also promised me a little treat for the end of the lesson. Would it be okay for me to try a canter?
Yeah, I'll have the canter.
Has it got a better rein, or try it and find out?
Try and find out.
Go. He knows that. He's like, oh, steaming. Oh, he can move. Oops, dropped my rein. He can move. There we go. I think he has a bit smoother canter than Comanche, really. He's looking for a treat now. Oh. Well, thank you very much for everything today.
Yeah. Pleasure. Thank you.
You've been a good boy, haven't you? Yes, good boy, Danny.
I think Danny enjoyed it.
Well, that was great, wasn't it, horse friends? Had a really good time. I think I learnt a lot there, really. A lot of things that I'd never considered before. And it's obviously, again, a lot for my head to take into. So I'm going to have to practice it quite a lot before I get anywhere near any good. Thank you very much, Jan, for having me today. And thank you, Danny. So he was a good boy, wasn't he?
He was a very good boy. A very good boy.
We'll see you again next time then, horse friends. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Goodbye.